shoulders and neck, all levels. We're going to start laying down first, getting ourselves nice and comfortable onto the mat. Make sure the hair is out of the way, so when you lay down, you can lay just the head down. Nose pointing up towards the ceiling, off the chin. Wiggle the body, plant yourself onto the mat, and just let everything just melt away. Breathing into that and releasing. Becoming aware of the breath and how you're breathing. Making the breath deeper, filling up the stomach. Bring into the side ribs and into the lungs. And release of the lungs, the side ribs and the stomach. Place the hands on the lower belly. Bend one knee slightly. Or stay straight. It's ever comfortable. And start to bend one knee at a time. And bring the feet to the outside of the mat. And bring the knees together. Continuing to breathe and relax. Keeping one hand on the lower belly and placing the other one right onto the belly button. Breathe into the palms. Taking the hand from the lower belly, placing it on the solar plexus, right above the navel and underneath the ribs. And breathe into that. Taking the hand from the belly button, placing it onto the heart center. Relax those arms. Breathing into the palms. Taking the hand from the solar plexus and placing it onto the throat center. And breathe. And taking a hand from the heart center, place it on the forehead. Relax that arm as much as possible. Breathing deeply. And placing the hand from the throat on top of the head. Relax the arms. Nice deep breaths. Feeling yourself ground and relax into that. Place both hands, the heels of the palms, onto the eyes. Surrender to the darkness. And cross the arms over the chest, letting the hands just dangle. We're breathing into that, relaxing. Circle those arms up over the head, letting them fall to the side. Grabbing for those elbows. Relaxing chest. Inhale, and then exhale. Straighten those arms. Reach and stretch. Circle them around, bringing them by the hips. adjust the feet so it's aligned with the hips. Check your chin, making sure it's not pointed up towards the ceiling. I'm just going to work out some pelvic tilts here. Inhale, and exhale, flatten that back as you bring the pelvis, tilting it up. And then arch on the inhale. Do this nice and slow, connecting with the breath and opening up the sacrum. Your breath, your movement. Exhaling as you flatten the back. Inhale as you arch. All you're doing is moving the pelvis. The back stays on the mat. Bring yourself back to center. Take the feet to the outside again of the mat, and then start to windshield wipe your legs, bringing the right down and then the left. Going as far as it's comfortable. Stretching that hip, opening up. Nice and slow. One more time each side. And bring it back to center. Your feet back. This time closer to the buttocks and in line with the hips. Adjust the back. Adjust your chin. And then pelvic tilts again. Flattening on the exhale. And arching on the inhale. Again, at your own pace. Opening up that sacrum. Becoming aware of every movement that you're making. Even other parts of the body that you wouldn't think would be connecting. But what is going on in the body? Where is the stretch happening? Aware of other muscles, the head, the arms. What are they doing as you're doing the pelvic tilts? One more time. Exhale, flatten. Inhale, arch. Exhale, flatten, and this time a gentle bridge. Lift yourself up. Keep the hands onto the mat. Adjust the feet so they're flat and aligned with the hips. Tucking that pelvis. Take your fist and make sure that's the space that you have between the chin and the chest. And then release it down. Make sure you're on your shoulders, not on your neck. And nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Feel the vertebrae touch as you bring yourself down, down to the mat. Straighten both legs. And adjust yourself into your lying down mountain. Bring your shoulder blades together, give them a pinch, and then start to separate them and become aware of the chest opening. The shoulders are back. Make sure you still have space between the shoulders. Make sure that chin is pointing towards the feet and the nose is up towards the ceiling. The same thing that we had with our bridge. Now flatten that back on the mat. Push those heels away. Walk those fingers down by the side. Lying down mountain. Keep that chest open. Keep everything in place. Breathing. Inhale. And exhale. Bend that right knee. If you need to keep that left knee bent, do so. Keep that foot flexed. Actually, everybody bend their left knee for now. And bringing that foot down onto the mat. Inhale. And then exhale, just nice and slow. Straighten that leg. Have it come right out of the hip. And then line up that knee with the other knee. Point the toe. Bring it down. about almost there. Hover and then flex the foot and bring it up. Okay, right out of that hip. And then bend that knee. Bring that in towards the chest. Inhale. And exhale, have the left meet the right. Relax the feet, open up the legs. Bring the knees together and then in. Keep them in. And then push against your wall. To the 90 degrees. And then bring it back in. Keep that stomach in. And now keep those knees in. Open up the arms to a T. Keep the shoulders on the mat as you twist to the right and the knees in. Go nice and slow. Placing that right hand right onto that thigh, bring that in closer. Staying with your head looking up or to the left. Relaxing that hand onto the thigh. Head to center. Knees to center. Inhale, reach and stretch with those arms. And then circle around, nice and slow. Relax the feet. Lift up the head if you'd like. Or hugging. Holding those knees together. Relax the shoulders. Go only what's comfortable for you. Breathe into that. Keep that stomach in. Slowly release the head down. Bring that right foot down. Flex that left foot and bring that knee in. Inhale and exhale. Extend out right from that hip, pushing that heel away. Inhale, keep that stomach in. Line it up with the knee. Point the toe. And then slowly bring it down, let it hover. And then inhale, bring it up. Line it right out of that hip, pushing that heel away. And bend that knee again. Flexing that foot as you bring it into the hip. And then have the right meet the left. Relax the feet. Open up those legs as you bring the knees in. And then bring the knees together. Arms back into a T. Reach and stretch. And then slowly roll up. Hugging the knees. And then bring it down. Staying where it's comfortable for you. Relax the shoulders, stomach in. And bring it down. Hands onto the knees. Push against your wall, 90 degrees with the legs, and then bring it in. Bring in those knees in, keep them in. Arms into a T. Inhale, and then exhale, twist nice and slow. To the left, keep the shoulders on the mat. Hand onto that leg. And twist the head to the right if you'd like. Bringing your head to center. Nice and slow, knees to center. Reach and stretch, bring those knees in. And circle right back. Then round into a ball, relax the feet, relax the shoulders, stomach in. Slowly bring yourself down and bring one foot down at a time, straightening the leg. Adjust yourself into lying down mountain. Nice deep breaths. Scanning the body, pushing those heels away. chin towards the feet, flexing the stomach in, the back flat on the mat, opening up that chest space between the shoulder blades. Breathing. Inhale and exhale, reach up with the right arm, reach and stretch. Inhale and exhale. Turn the head to the left, bring it to center, and then turn it to the right. Bring it down and slowly switch, centering. Inhale, flexing those feet, adjust the lower back. Head, turn to the right. Center and to the left. Back to center. Switch. Reach and stretch opposite directions with those hands. Flexing. Inhale and switch again. And reach and stretch opposite directions with those hands. And now have the right meet the left. And again, reach and stretch. And slowly bring those hands down. Staying engaged as you're lying down mountain. Adjusting. Inhale. And exhale, bring the chin up towards the ceiling. And now nice and gentle, bring it as much as you can to the chin. And then straighten. Center, nose up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Then exhale. Turning to the right. Back to center. And to the left. And back to center. Inhale. And then exhale. Bend that leg or keep it straight. Nice and slow. Bending the right knee, grab at the shin, adjust your chin. So it's going to want to change. Flex the feet and push those heels away. Inhale and exhale, slowly straightening that leg. Bend that knee as much as possible. If you need to. Bend now completely. Relax the feet and twist to the left. Head and arm to the right. Nice and slow. Bringing yourself to center. Have the left knee meet the right ankle. Grab where it's comfortable. And reverse pigeon. Flex those feet. Inhale and exhale. Nice and slow. Straighten right back into mountain. Nice deep breaths. Adjusting yourself so the back is flat on the mat. Chest is open. Blades have some space. Walk those hands down. Feet are flexed. Adjusting. Nose towards the ceiling. Chin towards the feet. Inhale. Up with those arms. Reach and stretch. Point the toes this time. And slowly flex the feet as you bring the hands down. Inhale, bend that left knee. Decide what you're going to do with that right. Straight, if you'd like, or bend. And bring and grab that shin. And bring the knee in, flexing the feet, pushing the heels away. Adjusting yourself into your posture. Inhale and then exhale, relax the feet and twist to right. head and arm to the left. Slowly bringing yourself to center. Adjust yourself, the back, and bring that right knee in. Grab where it's comfortable. Check your chin. It's always going to want to change, so always keep it in its place. Always stay in posture. Breathe. Feeling the stretch, being the stretch. Feel it through every cell. Imagine and see where it comes from. Feel that line coming out of the hip, right to the knee and out to that heel. The more you push the heel away, feeling that stretch. Inhale. And exhale. Have the left meet the right. Open up the knees, relaxing the feet. Bringing the soles of the feet together. Grabbing the ankles, lift the knees out. Checking your chin. Grab the soles, or the toes into happy baby. Nice and slow. Bring yourself back, 1 foot down at a time. Bring the hands by the hips. Again, tilt the pelvis, flatten that back, and arch. At your own pace, breathing into that. And bring yourself to center, then flatten, and then lift up into bridge. Breathing into that. Nice and slow, bring it down 1 vertebrae at a time. Again, tilting the pelvis, flatten. And then bring those knees in, rocking from side to side. Back to center, reach and stretch. With those knees in, arms and circle up and around into a ball. Relax the shoulders. Bring it down. Hands onto the knees. Push against your ball, stomach in. And bring it back in, reach and stretch again. And circle up and around into a ball. And then start to rock and roll. Massaging the back. And get yourself on to the mat. Right leg in front. Adjust. Knees level. Nice long torso. Shoulder blades down the back. Palms up towards the ceiling. Inhale. And exhale, chin to chest. Relax the shoulders. Inhale. And exhale up towards the ceiling. Relax those shoulders down. Back to center. Take the right hand. Reach up and around. Bringing the finger into the ear. Middle finger into the ear. Relax that shoulder. Inhale, then exhale over to the right side. Keep that shoulder relaxed. Feel the space between the neck and the shoulder. Bring it to center, circle up and around. And do the same thing to the left side. Reach up and around. Bringing the middle finger into the ear. Nice and tall. And then slowly to the left. Relax that right shoulder. Nice. And so around. Inhale. And exhale. Chin to chest. Slowly bring it to the right. Circle around. Nice and gentle. Your movement. Your pace. Becoming aware of every movement. What is the other parts of the body doing as you do this? Bring yourself to center and reverse directions, nice and slow. And back to center, bringing the hands into Namaste and bow, inhaling up and exhale out. Inhaling up and out. Bringing the hands into Namaste, clasp them. Inhale, extend out, reach up. Bring it down, bring the palms down towards the head, bring it down and then in. And out. This time grab the elbows. Adjusting yourself, making sure yourself nice, long, and tall. Bringing the hands down into goddess arms, bringing them forward as if you're grabbing a pole, and then just bring your shoulder blades together and then bring them out. Nice and soft with those hands. In into the fist and bring it back. Bring in the hands. Bringing them up. Circle around. Hands behind. Lift up. Pushing against the mat. Looking up towards the ceiling. And center. Bringing the hands forward. Circle up and around. Bringing that right hand up the back. Inhale, exhale, circle, or actually go down the neck. Reaching for the fingers. If they're touching, leave them. If you can go further to grab, then do so. Make sure you're nice and tall. Breathe. Inhale and exhale, nice and slow. Come out the way you came and circle around the opposite. And reaching for the others. You may be different on one side, and that's all right. As I am here. Inhale, exhale, out the way we came. Now take our hands into eagle arms. The right in first, circling around. Nice and tall, bringing those elbows slightly up. Bring it down. Inhaling up nice and slow. And slowly opening out. And switch. And up. And bring it down. And up. And out. And back behind. Clasping. Lift up. And slowly forward if you like. Or going to where it's comfortable for you. Bending your hip from your hips. going to your level. Bring it down, down the legs, find your pose, then slowly bring those hands in front, and down. Walk the hands over to the left, walk that right hand up a little bit more. Bring it to center and over to the right. And walk that left hand up a little bit more. And back to center. Inhaling up. And exhale, twist to the right. Lift it up with that right arm. Cross it over to the left. Top shoulder back. Lifting up that heart. Bring it over to the right. Bring that right hand down. You're going to lift up with the left, and you're going to walk yourself over to the right with that right hand and over. Bring it to center and over to the left. Back to center. Hands into namaste and bow. Bring it down. Circle up and around the back bend. And center and exhale, twist to the left. Lift up. Reach up with the left arm. Cross over to the right. Lifting that head up. Bringing it to center. Bring that left hand down. Lift up that right and walk over to the left. Top shoulder back. Bring it to center and to the right. And back to center. Switching legs. We're switching legs so we're balanced, but we're going to do some different arm and shoulder work. Nice deep breaths. Take that right arm in front, cross it over, and then take that left arm and bring the elbow into that pit. And then bring that hand back. Turn to the right. Inhale, turn to the left. Back to center. Release. Circle up and around. Bring it back. Reach up. Grab those elbows. Nice deep breaths. Inhale and exhale, circle around. Bring the hands down the spine as you bring the chin to the chest. And then inhale up. Get up towards the ceiling. And bring it down. Relax. Bring those hands onto the knees. Inhale. Bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Relax that left down. Bring it to center. And bring the left ear to the left shoulder. And bring it down. Keep those hands onto the knees. We're going to inhale. And then we're going to exhale. We're going to bring our chin to our chest, and we're actually going to lean back on to our tailbone. And then we're going to inhale, up, looking up towards the ceiling. Exhale, round and lean back. Keeping those arms straight. And inhale. And exhale, round. And inhale. Open. And to center. Hands into namaste and bow. Inhale, bring that left hand in front and then cross it over. Take that right arm and bring it up. And look to the left. Nice and tall. And then to the right. Back to center. Slowly release. Reach and stretch. Grab those elbows, the other ones now. Inhale, circle up, round, clasp, and up. Inhale, and then exhale, bring it down. Bringing the hands back onto the knees. Inhale, and then exhale, round. Keeping those arms straight, leaning back on the tailbone. And then inhale up. And then center, and then walk yourself forward. And back to center. Hands into namaste and bow. Inhaling up. Exhale, circle out and around. Inhaling up. Back bend. Center and to the right with the twist. Lifting up. With that right arm across over to the left. Top shoulder back. Bring it to center and then over with the right hand. Lift up with the left and over to the right. Top shoulder back. Stacking the shoulders. Center and to the left. Back to center. Hands into namaste. Inhaling down, circle up. And down. And up. And twist to the left. Bring it up and over to the right, top shoulder back. Bring it to center and down, lift up and over. Back to center and over to the right. And back to center. This time, hands and knees. Adjusting. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Inhale, nice and tall. And long with the spine, stomach in. Long with those arms, tall with those arms. Inhale, and then exhale, round into cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, down dog. Bending one knee at a time. Slowly walk out into your plank. 45 degrees on the mat. Inhale, and then exhale, we're going to bring our thighs down, bring our hips down, one vertebrae at a time. Slowly bring ourselves down. Adjust our hands so we're in Sphinx and lift. And bring it down. And then we're going to lift back up. First into puppy. Bring our knees together. Adjust our arms. Now if you want to go into full puppy, do so. But modify is lining the ears up with the arms, hovering the forehead, or take it further into full. It really gets in between those shoulder blades. And bringing the
Chin to the mat, and the chest close, and breathing. Nice and slow.
Lift up and now into down dog. And slowly release into child's pose, bringing the knees down. So you have the heels. And widening the stance into wide leg child's pose. Nice deep breaths, releasing into that, extending the arms. Nice deep breaths. Rocking the hips from side to side. Just get yourself further down to your heels. And nice and slow, bringing the hands by the knees just onto the feet. As you bring yourself into a forward fold, rock back and forth onto those toes to the heels, gripping the mat. Nice and slow, stomach in, walk up those legs, adjusting and breathing. Nice deep breaths. Adjust yourself, hands onto the pelvis, rocking back and forth onto the feet. Bring the one hand onto that tailbone as it brings it down. As you bring that down, it engages the legs and softens the knees. Lengthen up into your mountain. Taking those hands forward and then take them back, bringing the shoulder blades together. Continue with this movement and see and feel and be aware of your stance, making sure you're still in mountain. Exhaling as you bring it back. Inhale in and exhale. This time clasp the hands behind you and bring it down. Tailbone, chin to chest. And then inhale up. Go back to center. Circle around and down into namaste. Inhale it up, and exhale, forward fold. Bend one knee at a time, nice and slow. Bring it to center, and bring yourself into half forward fold, and back down. And then bend those knees, reverse swan dive. Into back bend, relax the shoulders, buttocks flat. And bringing yourself into namaste. Inhaling up, back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Bend those knees and walk out your plank, full or modified. Nice and strong. And chaturanga, if you need to use other parts of the body to bring down, that's fine. And cobra. And then into down dog. Inhale and exhale, bring that right foot forward. Adjust that back foot as you bring yourself into warrior one. Take the hands on the hips. Bring that right hip back as you bring that left hip forward and squaring those hips as much as possible, as much as they'll go. You need to adjust the feet that do so, but make sure that that ankle's underneath that knee. The back foot is flat and 45 degrees. Lift up, in, two, warrior one. And bring those hands back behind you. Clasp them. Bring them down, back, lift up, and then lead with the heart as you bring the chest and the torso onto the thigh. Release that head all the way down. If you need to use those hands as brace, onto the mat that you stow, or go further, clasp the hands and lift up. Bring it down, nice and slow. Adjust yourself and switch to the other side as you walk yourself forward and take that back foot, and now you're in front to where the left side is. You're on the left side as you get ready for warrior one on the left side. All we did was just walk ourselves across to the other over here. And now I'm going to bring my hands onto the hips, bring the right hip forward and the left hip back. Making sure that ankle is right underneath that knee. Lift up into warrior one and circle around, clasp, lift up, and then release all the way down. Head down and lift. Bring it down, adjust. And now bring ourselves forward. And now we're in a wide leg forward fold with those feet forward now. And slowly grab those elbows and release down into a ragdoll wide leg. Bend those knees if you need to. Adjust, release those arms, and then circle around, clasp, lift up if you'd like. Bend those knees. Release down. Hands on to the knees and slowly lift up. Adjust. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, but still wide leg. Inhale the arms up. Exhale. Turn that right foot out to the side as you get ready for warrior two. To the right. Check both arms, making sure they're level. Reach and stretch with that right arm. Still see that big toe. That left hip is back as much as possible. Heart is lifted. Relax those shoulders. Bring that left hand out, reach up with the right into exalted. Inhale, and then exhale back. Straighten that leg. Tilt that hip out. Bringing that hand onto that thigh and to that hip to get that stretch, that nice long line with that spine. If you could take yourself further into it, making sure you're not losing the integrity of that back. Do so into triangle, looking forward or up towards the thumb. It's ever comfortable. Bend that knee and bring yourself back forward with that right foot, inhaling those arms up. Exhale, bend right in half into a half wide leg forward fold. Reach and stretch with those fingers. Neck is lined up with the spine. Inhale, and then exhale, twist with that right hand down and look up towards the left, and then switch again. Have the left meet the right and twist to the right and down. And all the way into a wide leg forward fold now. Bending those knees if you need to. And slowly lift up. Inhaling up. And exhale to the left now. Into warrior two. Nice and tall. Inhale and exhale. Into exalted, bringing that right hand down, lift up with the left. And straighten, tilt that hip out. Reach and stretch with that left arm. Bringing that hand on the thigh and on that hip. Find your stretch and your length, and then bring it down. And slowly bringing yourself to center. Inhale, reach up. And both feet are forward again. And in your half wide leg forward fold, line that neck up with the spine. Inhale, then exhale, twist, bringing that left hand down. Look up, look to the right, and have the right meet the left, and then twist. Heart lifted, and bring it down into a wide leg. Bend those knees. And heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe to regular forward fold. Grab the elbows into ragdoll. And slowly roll up. Nice deep breaths, adjusting yourself, getting ready for a tree. Bending that right knee, turn it over to the side for kickstand. Adjusting, staying here, or bring it to the calf. Make sure that knee stays out. You're not sinking into that hip. Bring it nice and tall. And grab for that ankle and bring it to the thigh and the thigh to the foot. Adjusting, finding your mountain. Lift up and out. Reach and stretch with those fingers. Inhale and exhale slowly. Bring yourself into Namaste. Cross that ankle over the knee. If you need to use those to touch those hips, just sit back into those hips. As you push that heel out into the lower of the dance, nice and tall. The left hand is right in front of the diaphragm. The right arm is 90 degrees above the head, sitting into those hips. Lower to the dance. Inhale, and then exhale, open up to the right for a gentle wide leg, bending those knees if you need to. Bring it back to center, walk yourself up, back to center. Inhale, and exhale back into Namaste, nice and tall. Bend that left knee now and get ready for tree on the left side. Nice and tall. Bringing the foot to the calf and further. And lifting up, finding your mountain and release into tree. Breathing into that, stretching the fingers. Inhale and exhale. Adjust the arms now. First the arms. Right hand in front of the diaphragm. Left arm 90 degrees. Start to sit back into those hips as you cross that ankle over, flexing that foot. And lower to the dance, stomach in. Inhale and exhale, open up to the left for a gentle wide leg. And adjust, heel toe, bring yourself over more to the middle. Feet are out now. Making sure that they're flat, so when you bring yourself to garland, they're all flat on the mat. Hands against the inner thighs of the knee, and lift up. And bring yourself down. First, we're going to do a quick little stretch within the back, in between the shoulder blades, bringing our hands down, our palm and forearms down to the mat. Our elbows are right underneath the shoulders. Inhale, and then exhale, we're going to round top of the head, hovering above the mat, and then inhale, we're going to straighten our spine. Continue with this round, and open up. And nice and slow, extend our legs out. Slowly bring ourselves down. Adjust, hands underneath shoulders. And slowly lift up into modified cobra, looking at the right shoulder. Bring it to center and lower. And center and down. And then inhaling up, modified or sphinx. Go into sphinx. And slowly release down. And then hands by the hips. Lifting up into locust. And down. And inhaling up. And down. And slowly adjust yourself up and into child's pose. And to the knees over to one hip or the other. Bringing yourself down to the mat. Knees up. Rock yourself from side to side. Bring it to center, adjust your chin. Cross that ankle over the left and start to circle those knees. Bring it to center, switch ankles and reverse directions. And back to center. Hands by the hips, flex the feet and release. Legs up against a wall. And bring it down, bring that left foot down, grabbing that shin, bringing it in, cross that knee over, let the knees fall to the left, hand onto that thigh, and twist to the right. Head to center. Knees back to center, back to reverse pigeon. As you cross that ankle over the left knee and bring it in. Adjust your chin. Slowly. Switch and rock yourself into center. And then bring that right knee down. Grab the left shin and bring it in. Knee in towards the armpit and the chest. Flexing that foot. And cross over. And release it down. Hand onto that thigh. And twist to the left with the hand. Head and arm. Bring it to center. And slowly flexing the feet, grabbing where it's comfortable, and release down. Relaxing the feet as you open up the knees, grabbing the ankles as the soles of the feet meet. Going back into happy baby, rocking from side to side. And back to center, bringing one foot down at a time. Heels close to the buttocks, hands by the hips. Adjust yourself so it feels flat and straight. Inhale, then exhale, flatten, lift up into bridge. Adjusting yourself onto your shoulders, clasping the hands. And slowly releasing into that. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, then exhale, slowly release the arms. And bring down one vertebrae at a time. Ending in a pelvic tilt. Bring the soles of the feet together as the knees fall. Arms to goddess arms as the elbows level out with the shoulders and release. Letting the knees continue to fall open. Continuing to stay here or take it further back to where we started. Hands by the hips. Adjust yourself, wiggling the body as you plant yourself into the mat and let the feet fall. Palms up towards the ceiling. And release with the breath into corpse. This is your time to breathe, surrender, and let go. Bringing yourself back to the mat. Wiggling the toes and the fingers, circling the wrists and the ankles. Bending, stretching and yawning. Turn yourself over to your right side for another breath. Slowly lifting yourself up enough. One hand the chest and one hand the stomach. Those nice breathing into the palms. Bowing into Namaste, honoring yourself and everyone around you. Giving yourself gratitude for doing this today. Feeling and being thankful for life, love, happiness, the universe, the stars, the sun, the earth, the moon, and all. Nice deep breaths together.
And namaste. Thank you.